Okay, how's it going, everyone? It's me, your boy Tabo, and we're gonna be doing another Three.js tutorial. Okay. I wanna display what you can do with this method called attach. Basically, it helps you um, to parent other 3D objects. Okay, it works different to another method called add, where else you can still move the parented 3D object, but it's relative to its parent. Okay, so that's how that works. Okay, so I've already I didn't prepare much. All I did was I installed an npm module called the HTTP server, right? Because I'm going to be running everything on a server. So I've got that HTTP server, so that's what I'm going to be using to run a server on with Node.js. I've got the Three.js master folder. So that's all inside a code, like a folder called code that I created. So this is where all of my work is gonna be. And what else? Yeah, so basically that's it. And then I've created a file. I just called it lesson1. So you can do the same, create a folder for yourself, put a file there. Make sure that you download the Three.js master folder if you don't have it. But yeah, this is not a beginner tutorial, so I assume that you know how all this goes. So now we're just going to jump right into it. Okay, so I'm just going to create an HTML document. So let's get rolling. Create a script. Yes, make it type module. Okay. Actually, this is my second attempt creating a tutorial. It's been going horribly wrong because there was always something there. I downloaded a new master folder and the import was not working like it's supposed to. So now there's another way of doing it, which was a mission. So that was annoying. But anyway, so okay, I'm gonna now create. Okay, I can't create. I first have to import the module. So this is how you do that. So import as three from, okay, so it's supposed to be 3. Okay, I'm just gonna make it 3. So how this works is that here I'm supposed to, first of all, I'll create a script. Yes, I need the source. So first of all, the source is gonna be, I've got this module called es module shims. Yeah, I'm gonna import that, and that's what's gonna help me to then import the other modules. So yeah, the source is es shim. Yeah, jeez, man, hate it when that happens. Why does it come on? Jeez, yeah, module and then yes. Okay, so that is done, and so I have to then do another script import. So, but what I just did is I went into the examples. So this is that. So you get a script tag and then it's supposed to be type import map. So I'm just gonna basically take this, just copy that. Then I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I can just close these suckers right there. Okay, so that's that. It's supposed to be type. Type is import map, I think. Yeah, that was import map. Okay, oh, that's right, don't want to have to go back again. Import map. So I have to just adjust this a little bit because my folder is, this is not the right folder structure, so I have to go to 3.js/master. So that's my folder structure. So so then this is what allows me to do this, import 3 from 3. And then over here, yes, this folder structure is okay, yeah, it's supposed to be 3.js as well, master, and then examples JSM, yes, that's correct. Okay, so then with this, then I'm able to import everything. So just to check that everything works, our log r3 and then ish man, it's annoying. Anyway, okay, so after that, then I'm gonna on the server, I'm gonna call HTTP server. Okay, so okay, I'm supposed to actually keep that open. Okay, come on now. So lesson 1. Okay, there we go. So yeah, the module is imported, so that works. So the next one we're gonna import is orbit control. So I'll say orbit controls from 3. It's what 3 add-ons. What was it? Controls, I think. Yeah, controls, and then orbit controls. But orbit. Okay. Yeah. So now we're gonna check if that works. So instead of logging 3 here, I'm gonna log orbit controls. Let's go back and check. Class over control, blah blah blah. Okay, well, it looks like it's working. Okay. Okay, so now that we got that going, so I say const renderer equals to new 3.webgl renderer. Okay, and then I'm gonna create scene new 3. Ew, what the hell? Scene. And then I'm gonna create a camera. New 3.perspective. No, camera. Okay, gonna make 45, and then window dot inner width divided by window dot inner height. And then the near clip plane is gonna be 1.0, and then far clip plane we're gonna make it 1000. Okay, let's close this sucker right here. I hope, well, I'm gonna make this a lot bigger, but even though I don't really like this because it just looks horrible. But anyway, the things that I do for y'all. So okay, there we go, 45, window.innerWidth. Okay, so my camera's good. So then with my renderer, I'm gonna say set size. Size will be window dot inner width, and then window dot inner height. Okay, and then render dot set pixel size. No, set pixel ratio. It's gonna be window dot device pixel ratio. Okay, so yeah, that should be it. Okay, yes, the one thing that I sometimes forget, then I have to add it to the document. So I'll say document dot body dot append child, and then in here, then I add render renderer dot DOM element. Okay, so far so good. And then with the scene, we're gonna give our background a color of gray, so equals to new 3 dot color, and then we're gonna give it a gray color. Okay, is it the right number? 246, yes. And sometimes I struggle with these little nuances. Camera's good. Okay, so now I'm gonna create a function called render, and then inside I'm gonna say renderer dot render, and then I'm gonna add scene dot camera. Okay, so underneath here I'm gonna then call render. Okay, so that's a basic setup. So let's see if everything is working accordingly. Perspective camera. Not a constructor. Perspective, yes, there's an R which does not belong there. Okay, so yeah, we've got our gray, so that's working. Next, so I'm gonna say const, I'm gonna create an octa, I'm doing this again, octageo, new 3 dot things, octahedron geometry. Equals to new. Okay, and then on say I'm gonna say octa mat equals to new 3 dot mesh basic material. Okay, so now I'm just basically initializing everything as just like the default setting. So octa mesh equals new 3 dot mesh, and then I'm gonna add octageo and octamat. Octageo and octamat. And then I'm gonna say scene dot add octamesh. Just really sounds funny. Terrible naming, but it doesn't really matter. You'll probably remember it for the weirdness. Okay, so scene.octamesh. Okay, so I've got orbit controls, so I'm gonna add that so that I save myself the trouble. So I say const controls equals to new orbit controls. Okay, you guys, I'm assuming you know what orbit controls is, but it just basically helps me to rotate, pan, and zoom into my scene or around my scene, whatever. Okay, so here I add camera, and then renderer. Renderer dot DOM element. Okay, I don't know. My brain was slowed down there for a few seconds. Okay, so that's done. And then I have to update it. I say controls dot update. Okay, and then I also have to say, okay, it depends. When I'm using request animation frame, and this is not necessary, but because I have not used it yet, I'm just gonna use this. So I'm just gonna add an event listener, and then event is change. So on change, I want you to then render. Okay. So it means every time that I use the control or rotate or whatever, then it will render so that we can see the new view. Okay, so that's what that does. Okay, wow, I'm sweating, terrible. Okay, oh, that was stupid. I have not added the camera as yet. So we'll say, okay, I have not that I haven't edited, but I have not put it into position. So camera dot look at, we're gonna put it into the scenes position. So that's where it's gonna focus all the time. And then I'll say camera dot position dot z equals, I'll say, yeah, 10. And I'll just copy this, and then we'll say position y. Oh no, sorry, position y. I'll make that into, let's say 1 for now, because yes, I've had a horror show before. Don't want to experience that crap again. Okay, there we go. So now we've got a white octahedron. Looks terrible by the way, because it's so flat, so you don't really see the dimensions of it. So what I will do then is I will add a light. So let's create a light. I'll say const point light. I'll say point light 1, just in case I might create other lights. 3 dot point light. Okay, and then what I will do is also then change the mesh basic material into standard mesh standard material, which has a bit of a blink to it, you know what I mean? Okay, so now I've got the lights. I need to add it into my scene. Point light 1 is now added, and then I have to then position it. Okay, so say point light 1 dot position dot y equals 10. Okay, so that's high up enough. Maybe I should then also bring it a bit forward in the z axis. So hey, what am I doing? Let's say 5. Let's do 5. Okay, so how we looking? Okay, so that's that. Maybe what I can do is just bring it down, just make it 1. Okay, just so that it lights it up nicely. Yes, that's a bit better, not the best, but better. Otherwise I would have to create 4 different lights. Maybe that's what I should do. So how do I okay okay, so I'm gonna say let lights equal to, so basically I'm creating an array. What am I doing? Okay, yeah. Is this gonna work? What am I doing? Nope. No. Okay, there's a trick that I was trying to use here, but it seems like I have forgotten what that is. Okay, never mind. Okay, so I'm just gonna do it this way. Because I was learning I was trying out some new tricks of like ways that you can just kind of do stuff in JavaScript, you know, to save time so that you don't have to do a lot of. Okay, so I'll just then say lights r equals and then what I'll do is just add these Okay, so yeah, I've got that. So lights are. Then later on, I think that will help me with some things. Or will it? I think I'm complicating things. No, leave this for now. Okay, I'm gonna leave it for now. Okay, what I was trying to do does work, but I think I'm too early in the stage. Anyway, so I've got my lights. So now what I've got to do is the position. Ah yeah, okay. Yeah, never mind. Doesn't matter. Okay then. So this is at I'm gonna position this 5. So then I'll take the very same values and just copy them. Jeez. And just copy them for the other point lights. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be -5. Okay. And next one I'll say it's 3. I hate these, like it's annoying because every time you click, then you click on these things. Okay, so instead of Z, then I'll make it x5, and then for this, then -5 again. Okay, so basically on all 4 sides, so X and Z, I'll have all these lights surrounding. So then I guess I could just then give them all some nice colors. Let's say, okay, maybe not too much of that. Yeah, whatever. I'm just kind of winging it. Instead, I'll make FF. And another one. FF. Yeah, that's kind of okay too, I guess. Maybe. Okay, so there goes the lights. Oh no, the lights are not there. Yeah, I need to add them. Yes, okay. What's also cool is that I can just, here you can add like a lot of stuff. So instead of just adding one, then I can just keep I can add them like an array. Basically the parameter allows you to add as many objects as possible. I didn't know that before, even though I mean it's there in the documentation, but I guess most of the time just skim through the stuff. So I would find myself like repeatedly saying, scene.add point light 1, scene.add point light, which is kind of stupid. I can just add them all into this one thing. Yeah, but where them colors at? Oh yeah, my bad. It's not supposed to be in a object form. So remove these guys. Hey, jeez. What are you doing? I hate it when I try to do something. It's not working out. Yes. This is what I'm talking about. RJ Bay. Let's see, slightly different. Oh no. Okay, that's what it is. It doesn't really matter. Maybe I should just make them more raw, like, you know, like hardcore red, and then just make that hardcore blue, and then hardcore green. Only maybe the middle one, then I can just make it distinct, or maybe more vivid. That one I can just leave as it is, it's fine. Maybe just kind of neutralize it. Yes, yeah, that's a lot better, more colorful. Okay, cool. So now we've got a diamond. Okay, so what we can do then is maybe let's make this diamond a little bit bigger. A tad bit bigger. Yeah, this is where I'm not sure. Octahedron. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly have a look at documentation here, just to see what. Mr. Doob. Don't want to see your face right now, Mr. Doob. Octahedron. Okay, just want to see like the parameters on an octahedron. So it takes radius and a detail integer. Okay. So the detail integer is okay. But I want it at its base. Like I don't want any details. Okay, so just the radius is fine. Okay, so let's make it into a size 4, I guess. Ooh, in your face. Okay, maybe size 4 is a little too big. Let's make it 3. Actually, no, don't make too big of a difference. Okay, 2. Sorry guys. Okay, fine. I'm good with that. Okay, so we've got our octahedron there. So what can we do then? Okay, I want to add some bits of details there. So I've got one octahedron. I can just use the octageo here, or actually just clone them. Yeah, I'll just clone it. So I can say const octamesh2 equals to octamesh dot clone. Yeah, I think this is it. Okay, so now I'm gonna add it to the scene. So since there's a bunch of octameshes, then I'm gonna add octamesh2 here, and then I'm just gonna push it way to the side, so that I can see that it's there. Okay, so I'll say octamesh2 dot position dot y equals to 5. That should be fine, I think. Okay, so there we go. So now the question is, can I bring it down without actually affecting? Let's see. If I say scale dot set to 1. Jeez, 1. What happened? Oh yeah, okay. That is actually wrong. Keep the position and just do the scale, because now it went back down because I removed the changes that I'd made to the position. So scale dot set 1 1. Okay, maybe I should say 0 0.2 0.2 0.2, because I guess maybe the sizes are relative. Sure, that's correct. Okay, so that works. So let's think. Okay, positioning. This original, I made it into size 2, so okay, maybe I can just make the 0.5, say 0.5. Okay, so the positioning will be almost similar to what I did here. So instead of Y, then I'm gonna do X. So first let's try positive X and let's see how far, if it will still be visible. Okay, yes, that works. Okay, so I don't want it to be too far. Let's see, 3. Oh yeah, 3 is perfect. 3 is awesome. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do then, but I just want to put this underneath. So I'm gonna say minus, and then I'm gonna do another one, but for position for Z. So it's 3, and then minus 3. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. That's stupid. I don't know what the heck I'm thinking. I need to, okay, well, I can keep the positions. Actually, that's fine. I can keep the positions. So I've got one mesh, and because basically, yeah, the positions are supposed to be for each mesh. So I've got, yeah, position X, supposed to be minus X. Is that okay? Cool. Yeah, minus. So this will be octamesh 2, and that will be octamesh 3. That will be octamesh 4, and that will be octamesh 5. All right. So now let's then clone another one. So 3, 4, 5. Let's look now. What's going on here? Oh yeah, add them to the scene. So octa 3, octa 4, octa 5. Okay, also scaling for all of them as well. So I can just separate these and just no, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay. So yeah, so there we go. So now we've got our little, like, I don't know, looks like a space, like a really like boring spaceship or something like that. Anyway, maybe we could create a little bit more distance, so let's then increase, no, man, I'm lazy, guys. I hate it when I just want to do shortcuts and then it's just messing around with me. Yeah. like taking shortcuts in life. Okay, so there it is. Okay, so we've got that going. So now what I can do is, like, for instance, because I remember earlier I wanted to put all of these, like the gem, or was it the lights that I wanted to put them into an array. The reason why I wanted to do that was that so that when I start then creating animation, then you can like do shortcuts, because all the animation is going to happen in here in this render function. Okay, I'm going to call request animation frame, and then I'm going to then call render. So everything is going to be happening inside of this thing, all the animation. So then when I want to animate the position, for instance, then I'll have to say octamesh.position equals time, and then I have to repeat the process for each and every one. Yes, instead I could just use like I could just create an array, put them into an array, and then map, and just say for each object in the array, do this to the position or to the color, and animate this color or that position. So that's a lot easier when you do it that way, like it's quicker. So that's what the idea was earlier, but then I got like a little too ahead of myself. Okay, so yeah, I've got my animation render, so I wanted to create a time variable here. Let's say equals to 0. Okay, so then when we come here and we'll say time plus equals what the hell, plus equals 0.01. Okay, so this is what we're going to be animating with, and then in here then I will create an array, and then I will add then the meshes. I'll say octamesh 2. Okay, first of all, I mean, before I do this, I'm wondering I should add more like more, so that it looks more interesting, you know, like to have like a streak of them. So maybe I can add like either 3 more. Only that 3 is a little too much. Maybe I'll just add 2 more on each side. Okay, so let me see, how should I do this? So that means it will be like 2 times 4, so another 8 meshes that I'm gonna add. So I already have overall 5, so it'll be 13. Okay, so let's just do this up to 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's gonna be okay. 5 is, yeah, correct. No, it's not correct. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 13. Okay, so now positioning them. Okay, so I'm gonna add 2 here. So we've already got 5, so it means I'm gonna start from 6. So say 6, add by, make it so it's 6, and then octamesh 7. That has to be a positive. Okay, so we've got 7 there. So now we say 8. 8 also, add 6. 8, then 9. Also add 6. Make it a positive. Okay, let me just make them the same. So this one instead is the positive. So I've got 9 there. So it's 10. Another 6. Then 11. 6. Okay, so it's then 12. And then 13. Okay, so yes, I need to add them now to our scene. So Octomesh is quite a long list, so okay, let's close the gap just to at least make a bit of space. Okay, so it's Octomesh 6. Okay, rather let me just do it this way. Yeah, exciting stuff, eh? This is the thing with working with Three.js. Everything is pretty raw, but hey, at the end of the day, it's also really cool, the stuff that you can come up with, but you have to invest a lot of time, really. It ain't easy. Then 11, 12, then 13. Okay. So yeah, that's my. So I'll just close it like that, so that it just doesn't take up too much space. If you go back, then oct is not defined. 120. Oh yeah, unfinished job. Yep. This looks cool. Almost like, it looks kind of like a sword. Looks like a sword. Yes, I think I forgot to change the values on one of them. Yes, it's supposed to be so yeah, this is supposed to be Z. Yeah, I think that should match up now. Yeah, I kind of like this better. Like it's kind of like that. I can work with that. Oh jeez, I'm so used to pressing save that like I kind of do it all the time, which is a little too much sometimes. Okay, so maybe what I could do is I could reduce the size by, instead of halving it, I could make it 0.75. I think, yes, that'll work. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hey, geez, did it stop recording? Is it not recording? scheiße. Okay, never mind then. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I thought my phone was recording, but I just realized that it was not. Okay, but anyway, irrelevant. Let's get back to work. So make it 0.75. Yeah, I'm like two-minded about it. Should I just make it 5? Should I just make it 5? Yeah, see, it looks boring. That looks boring. The last one looked more interesting. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave it like this then. But this is actually, something is wrong here, because it was supposed to be 2 on each side, but it's only, yeah. Yeah, somewhere I messed up. So this is 1, 2, 4. So yeah, this is supposed to be 8. And that's supposed to be 8. And so, this is then supposed to be Z. Too many numbers, I'm a bit confused now. But I think that's how it's supposed to be. Let's have a look at it. Yes, that's correct, but now that one is messed up. Yeah. There's one missing. So let's see. So this is Z, X. Which one do I need to fix? Or maybe did I add them all? Like, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so I mean I did add them all. But one of them is off. So, but I'm not quite sure which one it is now, because there's just so many of them. 6, 6, 8, 8. Wow. Okay. Can't believe I'm like so lost. Okay. My goodness. But I've got to find out. I just don't want to do it one by one. That would be so annoying. Okay, there must be some logic that I'm missing here. After it's 4. That. So it's supposed to be a 6 value. Right, that's the one. So one of them is 8, but it's actually supposed to be, well, actually not 8, it's either 8 or 4. How many 4s here? Oh man, this is taking forever. Just 2, 3. Man. Okay. Okay, so I guess I got the right one. I made it 10. Yep, got it. Got it. Oh yeah, okay, probably it was a minus instead of a positive. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Ish. Okay, so I did it again. Yeah, sometimes solving logic is sometimes eludes me. Okay, so this is what we've got, ladies and gentlemen. This interesting looking thing over here. So, what can we do with this thing? What we're gonna do now is rotate. Yes, we're gonna rotate them. Okay, so but okay, actually, what would be interesting is, well, they're all parented to this thing. So what I could do maybe is create like a sub parent, maybe create another object and then parent it to the center, and then parent some of them to it, because then I want to have like different then I can create different animations for them. Okay, but let's start with the main one. So say octamesh dot rotation dot y equals time. Whoa, crazy, crazy. Update, damn it. Ah, this is laughable. Can't believe what I did. It's actually quite hilarious. I cloned these things, but it's actually good. It's actually good. I in my mind I thought that I had attached them. Instead, I added them to the scene, right? Like I used yeah, like the normal way of adding. Like this is how I added them. But my intention actually was to attach them to this mesh over here. So basically, the center one would be, they would all be rotating along with it. But that's actually not a bad thing, not a bad thing at all, because now I can separate them and then I can give them all different rotations. Okay. Oh, perfect. It worked perfect, but now it kind of like defeats the whole idea because I wanted to show you, but then it's fine. Still, I can still show you how you attach stuff to an object. So rather, what I will do is I will remove 4 of them, like from this add right here. So I just don't want to mess up the sequence now because I've got, so it's 2, 3. I want to take the outermost ones. The outermost ones. So it'll be 12, 13, 10, and 11. 12, 13, 10, and 11. Okay, so 12, 13, 10, and 11, I will then add them. Where's my... Oh, I'm a bit overwhelmed now. but doesn't matter. Scene.add actor mesh. So okay, what were the numbers again? Jeez. Now my head is all over the place. Okay, it's 10, 11, 12, 13. 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'll say then octa mesh dot attach octa mesh 10. But this I have to do in singles, because with attach you can't do like more than one object. It only takes one, which kind of sucks because it could make my life easy. Okay, 13. So I guess in principle this should then influence the rotation. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? So yeah, so now we've got, man, like I keep doing this. It's crazy. It's like it's programmed into my system. This is also what I meant when I was talking about the controls, because now you can see it's like going haywire. But the reason why that's happening is because of this controls over here, because every time I rotate on my screen, then it calls render. So that's why now it's like calling it, 3 times or 4 times. So now that I have request frame animation, I can just turn that off. It will still update, I can still check it out, but now it's like, oh, but this is cool, I really like this. What I could then, let me see, can I do this? Well, what I was thinking is, yeah, but since these ones are parented to that, then they will all move at the same pace, so there's really not much I can do about that. But well, for the rest, yeah, I can do something else. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna create a 3D object, and then yes, I'm gonna take that 3D object and I'm gonna parent the others to it, and then give that a rotation as well. Okay, so let's say const new 3 dot 3D object. Can I actually do this? Oh man, wait. I'll say obj1 equals to new 3 jeez, equals to new 3 dot 3D yeah, object. Can I do this? Actually, like, what am I doing? Is this actually even like legal? What the heck am I doing? Like, does this? Sorry, I have to check this out. 3D object, sorry. 3D object. It's object 3D, my bad. Can I actually, but yeah, now I'm actually questioning if I can actually create object 3D. Yeah, I just want to check. Like I said, peeps, I do a lot of things with this, but sometimes I have to check. Object 3D, okay. obj1, Kenobi1. Okay, cool. So yeah, I can actually, I can do this. All right, so let's get rid of you. So then I'm gonna create, let's see how many, well, 2, I guess. Or do I need to? Yeah, I'm just gonna create two for now. Okay. All right, so then I'm gonna add them to the scene. Okay, so rather let me just do it under here. I'll say scene dot add, and then I'll say obj1 and obj2. Okay, so now after that, then I'm gonna attach them. And I'll say obj1 dot attach. Which ones am I gonna do now? Already got these ones, so it'll be 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, fine. 6, 7, 8, 9 then. Attach Optimesh. Six. Seven. Right. And then 9. Okay, so then I'll say obj1, then give it a rotation as well. obj1, give it a rotation. But what I can do is maybe, let's see, times 2. Okay, what I can do is make it go in the opposite direction, so that there's okay, so what else can I do now with this? Okay, I mean, they're all rotating. Okay, maybe these ones I can rotate them individually. Okay, can rotate those ones individually. Oh yeah, yes. Okay, no, let me think. Okay, so I already attached. So obj1 that. So say obj2. So it's 6, 7, so it's 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah. 5. Yeah, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so those ones are attached to that, and then I can say obj2 dot say yeah, so this dot scale dot y equals math dot sine time, and then say 2. Okay, so let's see what that does. Okay, okay, that's the size, so we can say time times 5. Speed it up a bit. Ooh, okay, this is weird. Why is it? Something is off here. Oh, yes. 5, 4, 3, 2. Yes. Okay, so we've got that. And so what we can also do, it would be cool if that one could also just kind of like have a lot of hard bait. A lot of hard bait. Maybe it would be cool if the whole thing rotated. Go. So dot set. Okay, so okay, let me try. I want to see what this is gonna do. I'm not quite sure if, yeah, okay, wrong. It's not gonna work. Okay, do I like this? I don't know. It's x, y. Okay, though, let's leave out the y. Y, let's just leave it as it is. Okay, let's just leave it as it is. Again, do I like this or not? Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's leave it like it was before. Like it's a little too much. Okay, because what I can do also is just like also animate the other ones just individually. Okay, so for instance, now that this is working, I can say what is it, octa mesh s2 yeah, octa mesh 2 copy 2 3 4 and then 5. And then what I can do, then I can say dot map, and so I'll say obj. So then I'll say yeah, obj dot, what did I want to do? Yeah, do the same thing with the scaling, or give them their own individual rotation. So obj dot rotation dot y. Okay, whoa, what the hell? Dot dot y equals to time, right? Fine, time. So now these ones, yes, the very ones that are that have this scaling animation on them should rotate as well. Yeah, they are rotating, it's just a bit slow. So let's times it by 2. You can see there. So maybe we can then give them a rotation on all axes. Yeah, let's just make it go crazy. Rotation dot set. So I just blow this mother up. Okay, I'll maybe even give it different rotations, or like I'm in different speeds, like 1, 2. Let's just increase it. Okay, so you can, yeah, so stuff like this you can do. What we can also do is we can randomize the lights. Okay, I can randomize the lights. Then it'll be like a whole crazy disco vibe up in here. Okay, so I mean, you can do that. Can copy that very same thing. You just change this. So it's so 5, and so the next ones will be 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, this is taking long actually. I'm like kind of losing myself here. But yeah, this is what I wanted to, like, okay, simple example, but yeah, this is what you could do. So let's just make it opposite direction. So let's rotate it in the opposite direction. Same thing. Okay, so now even though they're attached to the delio. What did I do now? How did I just crash them? Undefined map. What does it mean, undefined map? What the hell is that even supposed to mean? Okay. Maybe it just doesn't recognize. Yeah, I don't know. But just undefined reading map. Okay, maybe this does not work because these things are attached to what are they attached to again? Is it obj1? Okay, so then if that's the case, let me see. If that's the case, then I can just say, okay, first. obj1. That's, where are you? Okay, so let's log you again. Log obj1. Okay, so let's see obj1 dot children. Okay, so it's an array. So I could have just I can just do that and say, instead of having put them in the array like I did, so I can just say obj1 dot children dot map, and so I'll say item, and I'll say then item dot rotation dot y what the hell, dot y equals this time times 2. So this should be well, I hope it should be fine. I'm not sure, but because yeah, I haven't actually tried this before, like with yeah, I haven't tried it with objects that are already attached to another object, like to man, what the hell, obj, jeez. Yeah, they're not rotating. Okay, well, it seems like I cannot override the rotation. If I try X, oh, the X rotation seems to be working. Or maybe is it because, I don't know, like, because it's rotating that it's not so visible, that I cannot actually see if it's rotating. Yeah, but it was not moving, it's still not moving. Okay, so then we'll just do X like that, okay? Because I guess that other one cannot be overridden. That is being driven by the parent. So yeah. Okay, man. Okay, let's end this thing right now. One last thing that I will do is then take the lights, say point light 1, then point light, do the very same thing that I did, point light 2, and then point light 3, then point light 4. Okay, say dot map, and then say obj. Okay, so obj dot, yeah, dot, it's what, dot color, is that what it is? Color equals to new 3 dot color, I think. Yeah, not quite sure. And then I'll say math dot random times 0xf f. Okay, let's see if this works. I think I did it before, but could be wrong, could be wrong. Wow, this thing seems to be struggling. What the hell? Have I done cannot read properties of undefined? What? Cannot read properties of undefined map. Why is my map undefined? That's stupid. Why is it undefined? Yeah. Oh, crazy. Oh, this is insane. Insane. Okay, so what? Okay, I'll say your position. I'll also do j dot position dot y equals math dot sign time times 5 at least, and then times 5, let's say 4. Cool. Okay, so there we go. And if I just maybe, let's quiet you down because that is a little too much. But if you pay attention, well, it is basically going up and down. Like it's just, you know, the colors are kind of oscillating like that. You can make it go faster. Then it'll be more visible. Then it's like, yeah, disco lights. My gosh. Okay, guys. Yeah. This is it. Okay. Like I said, it's nothing great, but I spent way too much time on this, so hopefully I can make an abridged version of this. But this is it. Yeah. So, love and peace. I hope you enjoyed it. Cool. See y'all.